Hi everyone, it's me again, and I guess here we're ready to start the fifth update now. Well, as you can see, not much has gotten done. Almost nothing's been accomplished really. Looks like it, but not really. So this will be a little quick here, but I guess I'll go through what's been happening so far. Well, really, I haven't honestly touched the truck until yesterday. Didn't get anything done this last week, so tired and so busy. But I guess I'll start out first with this earlier this week. I went to the salvage yard and I went hunting for some gauges. And make a long story short, I got lucky and I found like a 77 Camaro and had all the gauges I need. I had a 130 mile per hour speedometer, a tach, all the other little gauges. Although I still need to get a oil pressure gauge. There wasn't one in there. So, but other than that, I got all gauges and they look cool. And I'll mount them inside the original dash gauge cluster. So yeah, I guess that was fine. $40 for them. But all right. As I left off last week, I had the cab sitting on here. God, drilling a couple holes and welding a couple mounts takes longer than you think. Holy crap. First of all, I guess I'll start off with this. I know my measurements aren't perfect, but I know they're pretty damn square. But when I was getting on there, I think one of the cab mounts or something are not perfect. I mean, you gotta realize this thing was built 60 some years ago, so you gotta take into consideration maybe things back then weren't exactly square, especially on a old international pickup truck and 60 years of use. So anywho, after struggling for an hour and a half, I managed to get it good enough to where you're not going to notice any problems, and actually it ended up overall getting pretty straight actually after a lot of monkeying around and straining muscles. So yeah, I really got them suckers all welded up. I put bolts in there just to hold her down. They're not bolted, actually bolted, just sitting there. I need to get some new ones and I need some washers. And I got, now it's hard to see, but I got these all sitting in there too. It actually was getting kind of closer for a while, but I made her work out, so yeah. Boy, did it take a long time though. It took a very long time. Then, as you clearly can see, I got the engine out. Pull it out of the corner there, and then I got this cherry picker today from a friend. Gave it to me. So this will lift the engine here. Although it would be hanging in the sky right now, but when I got this, after about a half hour, I wanted to just start lowering it so I could get it just in the place and then just leave it hang there. When I noticed the jack was leaking like a sieve. Man, so I let her down, and she must be out of fluid already because I tried jacking it back up, but there's no jack. It won't go up anymore. So we're gonna have to figure that out, whether I have to weld the sucker shut or what. I don't know, but yeah. Anywho, I got the 350 busted out, and right here it's getting a little close. I don't know whether or not I have to cut this yet. I may or may not. I might not have to after I gotten this thing pre-level. It looks like it might not have to be cut, which I guess is a plus, but it might have to, so yeah. Well, let's see. Is there really anything else as of now? Well, I guess I could quick go. So yeah. But then again, I did say it would be a good 2 weeks until I had the engine mounted, so it'll definitely, hopefully, be mounted by this next weekend here. So yeah. Then this next week here also I want to get some coilovers. I'll have to go to a local shop or something, pick some up. But like I said, I will be, I guess, making this out of 1x1 and square tubing, and it should be it should hold it. I mean, it's not like this thing's a giant horsepower monster or anything, so it's not like it's gonna twist axles on me. Yeah, that'd be a lot more money there. But yeah, I don't think there's really anything else other than the fact that, man, with that 350 with the training on there, as long as this is, when certain parts of the garage floor it started lifting up in the rear, I was like, whew, you don't want 700 pounds plus falling on the ground, so I had to use the axle and a couple other pieces to hold her down. But yeah, so I gotta get that fixed somehow. So I guess overall, well, let me get a back shot here, stand back, so I can at least get an idea with, obviously the engine would be, you know, a good foot or two higher. So I guess overall it's still looking good. I mean, yeah, I didn't get anything accomplished, but I'm still on track. I figured this week would be really slow, but things should start picking up here pretty soon, at least for the next probably 2 weeks, and then might slow down a little bit trying to gather parts for the front end, and it'll slow down. But once after I get the front end start putting together, then things should be downhill from there. I mean, everything up until the front axle is uphill, and everything from there on is pretty much downhill. So yeah, I guess it's next week when I get the engine mounted, hopefully. We'll have it mounted, I guess. But I guess until next time, that's about it for now.